Actually, for sport, artificial sweeteners are really quite an important component because it's not always about energy consumption. It's not always about high glucose, high fructose drinks or foods in order to maintain performance. Sometimes actually what we're trying to do is maintain weight, we're trying to adapt weight for various different types of activities. And so therefore sweeteners actually become a very important part of what we do at the elite sport end as well as at the clinical end with morbidly obese individuals. We see a massive expansion in the incidence of diabetes in the general population, fundamentally around type 2 diabetes. In other words, that type of diabetes which we actually develop across time, which is associated fundamentally with things like poor diet, inactivity. At the other end of that spectrum is type 1 diabetes, and they're the insulin-dependent diabetics, which have always been present in society. I think when you look at artificial sweeteners, what's interesting is that artificial sweeteners have been used in type 1 diabetes for quite some considerable period of time because there's a real understanding that a type 1 diabetic who relies on insulin to control blood sugar can actually better control their blood sugar with artificial sweeteners. What we're now starting to see is a shift of knowledge and of expertise into type 2 diabetes, where artificial sweeteners actually become the mainstay of sweetener in the food products of type 2 diabetics in order to control their blood sugar and better help them control diabetes. Weight management, and in particular the management of obesity, is fundamentally due to two factors. Number one is the reduction in calorie consumption. Artificial sweeteners is a significant contribution in our ability to control the number of calories we are consuming. In addition to that, the twin track of physical activity to increase energy expenditures, but also to actually manage weight, to improve quality of life, to improve our ability to deal with blood sugar, for example, makes such a big difference. And it's the combination of the two which is fundamentally going to be our driving force to weight management as we move forward.